In the Department of Music Teaching and Learning here at Eastman School of Music, we value developing musicians as well as teachers. It's this idea of everyone coming into a community and we're all learners, and what can we learn from each other to be able to all get better at what we do.
Everybody here is a performer, and everybody here is a musician, no matter whether you're composition or accompaniment or music education. Because of that, all the music education majors are doing all the same things as the performance majors in terms of ensemble and lessons.
I was always sure about music in some regard, and I always thought it was going to be music education. And as I started to gain more experiences throughout high school with performance and orchestral playing, I knew that that was something that I could achieve and that I was really passionate about. And I also am of the firm belief that the best teachers are the best performers. So me getting a performance degree will make me that much better of a teacher.
There have been so many faculty members here who have really shown that they care about me and they care about my progress as a student and a teacher. After we teach, in our classes and even in student teaching, we always have some kind of reflection. We give each other feedback, and professors provide us with so much wonderful advice.
Some of the classes that I have right now, there's conducting, basic conducting and advanced, a 2-semester course that you take. In this class, you get to work with one of the ensemble conductors, Professor Scatterday, and you go over the basics of conducting, from the patterns to score study and everything you'll need to know if you go out to a public or private school and are in charge of an ensemble.
So you might ask a question and then there would be some pictures to help guide them.
Music for Special Learners is a required class no matter what your track is for music education majors, so that you have a sense of how to teach special learners, because you will have to be doing it at some point during your time as a teacher.
Let's practice a little bit together.
NAFME stands for the National Association for Music Education, and Eastman has its own student collegiate chapter of that organization. And our student chapter of NAFME does a lot in terms of volunteer teaching outreach in the community.
In the Department of Music Teaching and Learning, we offer a program called Forte. This stands for 4 plus teaching experience.
The Forte program is a program that is specifically designed for people double majoring in performance and education like myself, and it adds a 9th semester for you to complete your student teaching rather than packing it into the 8 semesters that you have in your degree, and it's tuition free. You just go do your student teaching, it doesn't cost any extra money, and it really just frees up space to get your coursework done.
We also offer classes for students that are outside the music education major who are interested as well in music teaching and learning. And so one class that I offer each year is called Principles of String Playing and Teaching. Students that are entering my classroom, who are typically string performance majors, undergraduates and graduates, have the opportunity to put the pedagogical skills that we're talking about in our class into practice. So each week, we have the opportunity to work with students at Rock Music Collaborative.
Rock Music essentially offers free music lessons to the students in the Rochester City School District. A lot of my perceptions about teaching and interacting with students changed when I took this class, because there's a lot of trial and error, honestly. You realize what works, what doesn't, and you realize that every student has their unique perspective and their unique needs, and it's not necessarily a one-size-fits-all. I get to have this side-by-side thing where I could learn from a methods class that I'm in and then apply it to my teaching. Or I could figure out something in my teaching at Rock Music, take it to a methods class and say, hey, I tried this and it didn't work. What would you do in this situation? So it kind of gives me a chance to fine-tune my teaching as it's happening. And this isn't an aspirational, in 5 years when I'm certified kind of thing. This is a right now, I could try this and I could really apply it to my teaching.
The ability that Eastman gives us, this special opportunity to immediately go out into the field, it really made me want to keep branching out and keep working hard at it, and has made me realize that it is what I do and it is what I love.
I now feel ready to go in, and that vision is just to be able to teach anyone anything. If you teach what you love and you find creative ways to do it, it's going to remind you every day why you chose this and how fulfilling it is.